What's going on? Welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. Today I just got off work. I'm coming down here to this little local pond. I've never fished here. I'm excited to try it out. It's supposed to have some good crappie, bluegill, bass. I'm targeting bass, as you may have guessed. Looks like we got a little dam over here with a little dock, maybe some pilings to fish. I was hoping to be able to wear my lucky fishing hat, but it's just a little too cold today. It's 45 degrees out. The wind is kicking again. I don't know if you can hear it right now. Probably 10 miles an hour. Not too bad, but it's cold when it's cold outside. So I'm gonna put the hood up and try to stay warm as long as I can. Hopefully get a few cold water bass. Let me show you what I'm using for baits. The main three baits I'm using today for in this cold water, the pond's probably about 40 degrees. I'm using my signature spinnerbait, Nordby's Finesse spinnerbait. Again, that's coming out soon. And then I'm using a little Neko rig. It's a little homemade one that I showed you in the last video. And then I'm also using a little 3-inch beavers. Some small baits along with the spinnerbait. Good baits for these wintertime bass. Whew. First thing I'm regretting is not bringing my gloves or my beanie. Go over here, try along these tires. Those look cool. See if we can find something along the dam here. Maybe it's a little deeper. I'm gonna start out chucking this spinnerbait. It's a good search bait, especially this time of year. See what happens. It's always good to parallel alongside your dam versus standing on the dam and casting out into the middle. Unless you know there's a brush pile or something out there. Well, there's some grass on the dam. That's not good. I might see if it's deeper somewhere else or walk down the dam further. 2 casts. That one was out towards the middle. Nothing but moss. That is a bummer. Alright, I gotta find a little something different or put this spinnerbait up. Too much moss, too shallow for it. I'm gonna walk down the dam a little further, see if I can find a spot that's just a little deeper. That is typically where these wintertime bass hang out. It's kind of tricky navigating these tires. I'm used to walking on rocks, not tires. Wow, it's caked. Wow. I bet the whole pond's like that if the dam is. Alright, I'm gonna throw around the Neko rig a little bit now. This is a weighted worm. I put a lead ball in the tip of this and super glued it. I also have an O-ring about 1.5 inches, 2 inches up, paired with a weedless wacky rig hook. Let's try that. Oh, fish on, there we go. Oh, he got off. What the heck? What happened? He didn't even get hooked. Look at that. That is so odd. Kind of just blind casting because this dam is not deep. There's moss all around the lake. I'm gonna go try this other pond over here. Looks like I gotta walk through a little cow pasture to get there. Don't want to walk through the mud there. I think I'll hop the gate. Hopefully it has fish in it. They're not even sure if it has fish in it. But hey, it's worth giving a shot. I think I'll start right here. Looks as good as any spot. I'm gonna throw this spinnerbait. A little murkier water than that other pond. We'll start chucking it around, see what happens. It's been an extremely tough day so far. Started out at this pond, fished the whole dam where the deepest spot looked. Had one good bite. I don't know why I didn't hook him. Kind of blows my mind on the Neko rig. Then I went and tried that pond. I don't think there's any fish in there. They didn't think there was any fish in there, the 2 guys I'm with. But I'm gonna go fish off the dock where they're at now. Back at this first pond, see if we can catch the first fish of the day. Here we go. Lake Laverne. That's awesome. Wow, it's super shallow. You can see all the way out here. Oh, fish on. All right, first fish. Haha. I was just about to pick it up too. All right. Got some thin line on here, don't want to break it. There we go. Yeah, fish on the Neko rig. Little UV 4-inch bloodworm. Thick fish. Wow, I was beginning to wonder if there were fish in here. That is a thick guy. He's only about 15 inches, but man, he's fat. That's awesome. All right, just when I was thinking about switching ponds, driving somewhere else, finally catch the first one of the day. Don't give up, guys. Wintertime fishing can be extremely tough, but it is awesome when you finally get a bite and catch one. Thanks for biting. I really appreciate it. It is so nice to get my hands on a bass. Wow, I've been out here for about an hour and a half fishing around. This pond is just so mossy. I can't hardly get a lure through the water because it's in all depths of the water column, not just on the bottom, but finally got a good fish. Oh, fish on. There he is. Oh man. Yeah, he was pulling drag. Gosh dang it. Oh, there we go, fish on. Oh, he's pulling some drag. Oh, he's swimming right at me. What we got? Turn down the drag a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. I just missed one. Found out where they're holding. Right out here, there's a little spot where the grass is clumped up, and right on the edges of that is where I'm getting bit. There we go. Tiny bit bigger than the last one. I'll take it. That is awesome. What a pretty fish. Good little 2-pounder. See ya. Oh, there's one. Fish on. There they are. Man, they're loaded right there. Not quite as big as the last two, but I'll take him. There we go. Another pretty little largemouth. Man, they're just freezing cold. This water's about 40 degrees. This one's about, oh, almost 2 pounds. I'd say 1.75 pounds. See you, buddy. Whoa. There he is. I should probably retie because this is number 4. Putting a lot of pressure on him. Nice bass. I think that's the biggest one yet. Oh, it broke off right there. Just as I was saying I need to retie. How about that? 2.5, 3-pounder. You want to retie often with this Neko rig because these bass get the whole hook in their mouth and their teeth will fray that line. So make sure you retie when you use this bait, or a wacky rig Senko, anything like that. You want to retie after every fish or two. This is number 4, and I missed 4, and I still haven't retied. So glad I still have my bait. See you, buddy. Oh, there he is. Hit it right next to. All right, hit it right next to the dock here. Give him a good little hook set, and he is fat. What is up, fatso? Man, you've been gorging. You got too greedy and thought you were gonna get away with another meal. I'll let you go so you can eat. I hope you guys learned something today. What I learned is these bass were super fat, being finicky on this really cold day. Winds coming out of the north, so a little cold front's coming in, but they just barely picked up my finesse worm, and I caught 5, thank goodness, and I had 4 get off that were probably about the same size, but had a blast. So thank you for watching again. If you haven't seen, I'm doing a big giveaway. The end of April, I'll be announcing the winner to that. Go check my giveaway video out and enter for free your chance to win. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We'll see you next time on Fishing with Nordbye.